if you don't have a measurable data, you cannot make any decisions in your business.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt your video. Now you can directly reach me on WhatsApp and ask any questions. My number is +91 9511 841 495. I'm so glad to have you on this channel. If you're getting some value from this video, can you hit the subscribe button and the bell to keep watching weekly videos?
Hello. Hi, Shubham.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Very good
Can you
evening.
hear me?
How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
so for how long have you been in this industry?
Actually, I was in not actually that is not a BPO field. It's kind of technical support. I hope you have heard.
Yes, yes, of
Where
course.
where people like US people they have to call for some kind of computer related problems,
Right, right. I know.
and we have to sell some softwares. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, and I do have some kind of people who offered me some business, that data entry and all work, but that was not legit thing. They also keep the money
Right.
and they didn't give the payout.
That's terrible.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I have received so many calls from so many people, and I have noticed it when I post my live videos on Facebook, YouTube, a lot of platforms,
yeah,
and I have seen that people are actually falling for this type of scams. Spent
exactly.
they have spent a lot of money on this. I think generating your own business or developing your own business, getting your own clients is not difficult at all. It is the I will
Okay,
say that it is the easiest thing in the business. But
okay,
since people they make it themselves, they make it too complicated, or they don't have the exact right direction. That is why the things goes haywire.
yeah,
So if you know the right direction, then you know everything. Then it's not difficult.
yes, sir.
But then people, they try to find some easy ways, and then they find some brokers where they pay lakhs of rupees, and that's where the
Mm-hmm.
whole different story starts, I believe.
Yes, sir.
So
That is
yeah, one thing is there that in my last video also have given that information that when you want to develop something, even when it comes to your health, then when you want to
yeah,
develop
right.
your muscles, you have to go in the right direction, under right coaching or right information, and then you have to
Exactly,
keep
sir.
practicing right things, and you get the results. There's no magic pill like brokers.
Exactly, sir.
So at the moment, you
Mm-hmm.
already have anything going on. Like last time, you said that you were in discussion with some of the guy in the US
Uh,
about one company.
yes. Yeah, there is a person who has offered us a final expense campaign.
Hmm.
It's on kind of semi voice. We don't have to speak. There is already a recording. So
Hmm.
if customer is saying hello, we have to just play the introduction button, and that recording will tell like my name is this, and I'm calling you from this place. Okay, so it's kind of that campaign we are running,
Really.
and there is no output yet. I have purchased the data. I paid for the BYP minutes and all.
All
So
right.
it total cost around $500 for a week.
My God.
I mean, I got 10,000 leads and the minutes and the dialer cost.
Okay.
So I thought maybe it would be kind of a easy process, but it's very hard
Right.
because we are not talking with customer.
Right.
So if there is any cross question, like customer is asking how old are you or any questions, right? We don't have any option. So
That's
call is
right.
getting dropped and we are not able to reach at the transfer.
Right. Right.
So yeah, if we do the transfer, then we will get the paid, right? So
Right.
I think that's not also a kind of good business. I believe that cannot be success. I believe, but I'm still trying. So let's see what happens.
How much?
And hmm,
How much money you have spent so far in last 1 or 2 years, like similar to this type of structures? How much money you have spent?
for the like the I broker like Indian people, I have paid all the Indian people who is in the market. So I have paid around 3 lakhs.
All
Some
right.
people asked 3,000. Some were asking 25,000. I paid a person 1.75 lakhs for 5 seats. He
My
said he
God.
will give me medical transcription data entry.
And then it
He
never
showed
worked
me
out.
all transactions. No, we did work. Okay, I took office and rent here in Delhi. We did work for a month, but at the end of the month he said we don't have the quality parameters,
My
so
God.
this process will be terminated and you will be not get paid. If you have to get paid, you have to again fulfill the all the
Right.
mistakes that you have done. So I came to know this is a fraud how people do.
Right.
So basically, for the right thing I have only paid this thing, the data cost right now, and that VoIP minute. So that is something genuine. I can see that I have paid and it's working. I mean, yeah,
Right.
we are dialing there and I can see the data and that VoIP minutes and dialer. So this is the right investment that I have done, around $500 so
Right.
far.
Right.
Yeah, and we are also discussing with one more person. She's from California,
Uh-huh.
and she's offering us some kind of investor group. Like we have to call to the investors and we have to make them ready to invest in some company.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to set the appointment, and each appointment we will be getting $15.
All right.
So we don't have to pay any upfront or anything. They will provide us the data, and we have to manage our dialer and VoIP minutes. So this will be starting from Tuesday. So let's see how that works.
Right.
Still not
Understood.
sure for that. Yeah.
Understood. All right.
So there is nothing sure in my hand, like a client or you can say or any right business. So but still we are hiring their people, and yeah they are working, and there is no output yet. So yeah, this is what I'm doing right now.
Okay. All right. And then this prospects which are coming, the company in California or the other guy last time that you had sent some details to me,
Yeah.
or even this brokers, how you are finding all these people and where are you exactly active and how do you get this
Okay.
information?
These both people I have found from Facebook. There are a lot of groups. So I found these both people from there.
All right.
And I spoke with them as well as on the call, and I asked, "Are you a broker or you from direct agency?" So they said, "Yes, we are. I am from direct agency." This person who is the final expense he is giving me, so
Right.
he don't have any website or any online presence, right? But still he gave the some direction how to run the process. So we have started,
Understood.
and yeah, for that appointment setting, investor appointment setting, that company has given us some SLA thing, MOU. So I don't know how genuine is that, but I have sent to my CA and he's saying it's legit.
Okay.
And there is a company exist in California.
All right.
So yeah, so I have these all information about both of this prospect, and both I have got from
All right.
Facebook
All right.
groups. Yeah, I'm still on active on LinkedIn and Twitter when I saw your video, but
Yes.
I can't find anyone there. I mean, there are like big kind of higher authority persons, so I cannot ask them to give me any project, or I can text them like I'm looking for some project. So
That's
so
where
they are
the
kind of manager, HR, and all. So
but that's
I
that's
can't text
where
them.
yeah, that's where the real business is actually. That's where the real money is.
I do understand, yeah, because
So
yeah, they are legit, they are genuine, and they are working in some company, owner, founder, and all.
yeah, I will not even say that you should be even contacting any managers or the middle level management. You should
No,
be directly hitting to the point. That is the CXOs and directors of the companies based in California, US, or all. Because that's
okay,
where either you will come to know no, or you will come to know yes. If it's
yes, yeah,
yes, your business is ready, and if it's no,
you're right,
then you're not spending even 1 rupee out of your pocket, which you're already done. So,
yeah,
but that's a very legit. I mean, it's clear
on the LinkedIn, yeah.
on the LinkedIn. So that's where I always recommend. But anyways, before then we start, I mean, would you like to ask the questions you have that might have a lot of answers in it? And
Yeah, I have around 7 to 8
yes,
questions.
yes, absolutely.
The first thing I'll tell you honestly, I belongs to very backward area of Bihar. Okay, so I don't have good communication skill.
No, you speak
All I
good.
have learned from
Yeah,
this BPO call center and all.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
And the second, it's just a startup company, right? I don't exist on the ground. I don't have any huge investment for promotions or approach somebody, to invest in my company, and I don't have a, what do you say, the proper business plan, like what I'm going to do. So these are the main three questions. Okay, so is that possible with these all three key factor? I can get some client, or some client will be interested in me, looking on these all three things, like the skills, startup, and no business plan.
Absolutely. I think the biggest factor which I liked about you, they will invest on you. I always say that they invest on the people, in the other
People. Okay.
companies. Example I'm saying is like when you buy any product, especially about the services, then you're talking to some
Mm-hmm.
person. You go to the bank, and that person, how he gives you the information, how he presents, how he talks to you or she talks to you. So that's the way she is portraying the entire picture of her bank. It doesn't matter that where you come from or what skill sets you have or what skill sets you don't have. People who
Mm-hmm.
don't have the skill sets and they have fake entities, if they can earn 1.5 lakh rupees by fooling people like these brokers, then you are being
Right.
honest and you are giving your limitations and your strengths and weaknesses honestly to the person. Why
Mm-hmm.
will he not bet on you? Because he sees the honesty, and then you have a
Mm-hmm.
scope of learning because you said that okay, these are the things that where I'm lacking, so I would like to improve. I don't
Yeah.
see any problem at all. I will tell you my story
Okay.
back in, because I don't come from English medium either. I have
Mm-hmm.
not learned English as a main subject until my first year in my hotel management.
Okay.
So for entire 12 years, I come from Maharashtra and I
Mm-hmm.
have learned in Marathi medium. So it doesn't matter, where
Mm-hmm.
you come from and
Okay.
how your English is. That's how you improve, because we are not native English speakers. So there
Okay.
is nothing. I mean, there are a lot of people. They come from different regions in India and they have heavy MTI, mother tongue influence,
Mm.
and they
Right.
have a lot of different accents. And it is so normal.
Mm.
I may be even having that, but I think it's normal. It's understood. We cannot just copy the Western culture, Western
Yeah.
English
Yeah.
accents. But I think our honesty is important, so it should not be a problem.
Yeah.
Now, you asked me about your startup company and the background, what you said, and you don't have enough capital. Would that be enough
Oh, yeah.
to get the business? I will say yes, that is enough. That is not a problem,
Okay.
because for getting the business, I can assure you that only thing that you need is your time, and the only one thing that you need is this device, the mobile phone.
Right. Yeah.
Apart from
Phone.
that, there is nothing that you need. You don't need fancy
Mm-hmm.
things, because a lot of things nowadays are free, where you can connect with
Yeah.
a lot of people internationally and domestically, and that's good
Right.
enough. I mean, you don't have to, if you don't have enough funds and you don't have to travel, but if you have it and if you can travel, then nothing like it. I mean, the money which I asked you, how much you spent, so if it's 3.5 lakh rupees, if you had it today in your pocket, I would have said that Shubham,
Yeah.
this is a conference, don't miss it next year. Go here, meet these people. You will get an opportunity to meet at least 100 people there in the US. Apply for a
Yeah.
visa, fly there, and meet a lot of companies. It's that easy. I would have suggested, instead of wasting that money on brokers. So, okay, so then what we need to do is we will have to go one by one exactly, where what you are doing and where you are lacking, and what
Mm.
how we should take it further. We should have some business plan ready for next 6 months
Exactly.
time. One thing.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is that if you don't have enough funding behind you,
Yeah.
I will give
Yeah.
you honest thing, that don't put your all eggs in one basket. That means
Mm-hmm.
that complete dependability on the business, and then your entire life, if you put it on stake, that's not going to be right financial advice that I will give you, because anything I
Mm.
say, that's in your favor. You should be winning, then
Right.
only I will be happy. So I will not
Yeah.
think of
Right.
you should do that if that is the situation. If you have 6 months or 1 year's time, and if you have someone behind you, some relative, someone, or you have enough money in your bank account
Mm.
where you know that for 6 months, for another 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees, even if I spend, I'm not going to be really at loss, then it's not a problem. But if there is a problem, then
Mm.
I will say that have some backup plan where your recurring
Right.
income is coming from.
Okay.
So I will get much deeper into it, that how you should do it. So before that, any next
Sure.
question you have?
Oh yeah, one more last. That's kind of not question, but it does this thing exist? Like we can get the ready client from anywhere. I mean, suppose the brokers who pretend like they have the clients and they said, if you paying me this much of amount, I will connect you with this client. So does this thing exist really?
Never.
If somebody says like this, it doesn't exist,
Never,
right?
never. It never exists. If the brokers have all the clients ready, I mean, that's where I
Hmm.
think everybody is doing this mistake. A lot of people can take advantage of it. I mean, if and
Right.
rather
They take.
undue advantage. So there is no
Hmm.
such thing in any business called as brokers, except this type of
Hmm.
real estate markets and all that, because that is also because of the lack of information. But nowadays that is also vanishing because a lot of things have come
Yeah.
online where you directly meet both the
Hmm.
parties and the brokers are gone. But
Right.
when it comes to the clients, no. The reason I will tell you
No.
is no, because for clients, for getting clients, there are two things one required for your business. One is,
Hmm.
I mean, either of two things I'm saying. Either you should have a heavy investment to put on
Okay.
marketing and budgets and advertising and brand and promotions and everything, then the client comes to you. That's one thing. Or second thing
Okay.
is that yourself should be a brand. You yourself should have, people should know you very well. Then you can
Okay.
approach people. But the brokers, if they get some business, that means they have spent huge amount of money on marketing, collateral, everything, brand promotion, everything. Then this client comes to the broker, and then the broker gives a ready client to one of the supplier, that to a startup company
Hmm.
who does not have
Okay.
any past credibility or does not have a past history. Then the broker is going to be at a stake. Then why they are giving this ready client, I always wonder for that.
Yeah, sir.
So it's not possible. But
Okay.
I can say that if the money what you have spent on brokers so far, I will say half of
Mm-hmm.
the money, if you would have invested on yourself, only on yourself,
Yeah,
not to the
I
brokers,
feel that. Yeah.
not to anybody, only on yourself, I think you would have had right clients, the domestic and international both at the moment, definitely.
Okay.
So what is important, I think, Shubham, is there are a lot of opportunities in the market and there are a lot of ways that you can make money in the industry, outsourcing industry, call center industry. One is hardcore BPO services, which I have mentioned it. Like data processing, data analysis, data
Mm-hmm.
mining, everything comes under data. Then the second is contact center services, which is the second one, which we all know that
Mm.
inbound, outbound calls, sales, collection, customer
Right.
service, debt collection, everything. So these are two mainly things that we are focusing on. The very first thing that we have to do, start doing from now onwards, is that we have to get some project planning done. I think I have gone through a project plan which you have made and you had sent it to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like you to go through the project report which is there on the executive program that you have already taken access. Congratulations for that. You go through that, you should go through the entire video. Forget about everything. That one video of 40 minutes will give you a lot
Mm-hmm.
of clarity because that has come from my 16 years of experience in the US and India both.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that, pay attention to it and go through it completely without focusing anywhere. So complete attention to it. Once you have this type of project plan ready, and you don't have to document
Mm-hmm.
all these things, but you have to pay attention where your business is and what are your future forecast, what is the sales forecast, where the investment is coming from, how much money is required. A lot of things are mentioned in the project report. On this call
Okay.
again, it will be pointless to discuss the same thing because it's already there in the executive program.
Already there. Yeah.
That's
Sure. I'll
one
check
thing.
that.
That's one thing.
Mm.
That's on the project planning side. So you have to, from now onwards, you have to make two baskets when you are taking your actions. One is a project planning.
Mm.
You have to put everything in there, and then your entire effort should be according to that. You go through that video. The second one is your client acquisition. How you get the clients.
Okay. Yeah.
Second thing, let me tell you, there are 99.99% chances that your clients, international clients, are not going to come up from Facebook.
Okay.
Let me tell you very frankly, the Facebook is a platform where actually this type of people like brokers and all that, they're typing these people who are looking for projects and they're selling
Mm.
these services. So Facebook is not a
Exactly.
right platform. I'm not saying Facebook is bad. I'm saying Facebook is not right platform for this type of services.
Right.
Facebook is
Yeah.
really brilliant. That's why even I'm active there. I'm active. A lot of people, they watch me there also.
Yeah. Many people. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is not a platform where you will get the business from. So
Okay.
when it comes to client acquisition, there are series of steps that you have to follow. That means
Okay.
the very first thing from the entire discussion, I did not hear that you are using any CRM, customer relationship management platform. So if you're not using it,
No.
you are doing a humongous mistake, because you have the money which you have is like your fuel in the car. You have a business that is
Mm-hmm.
your car. You are sitting on the steering,
Right.
and then you are thinking that okay, I want to go somewhere, but there is no direction. So if I will talk to you that Shubham, if I'll ask you that Shubham, in last one month, how many leads you generated, or how many contacts in the US or India have you spoken with, the CXO? I doubt that you will have the exact number. That okay, I spoke with 800 people in last 1 month, or 600 people in
Mm-hmm.
last month. And if you don't have a measurable data, you cannot make any decisions in your business. There is no data analysis happening. Data in the sense,
Mm-hmm.
for anything in your business, whether it's a balance sheet, your profit and loss account, or the business coming from the US, number of leads, number of contacts, anything, you have to have the numbers. And for that you have to have, especially when it comes to sales process, you have to have a CRM platform to automate your sales.
Okay.
You can go through
What
the,
kind of
yeah,
CRM it will be? Is it there in the
it's in the
report?
program. Yeah, it's in the program also.
Okay.
Just to tell you once again, that in the program what you see at the moment is not going to be limited one, because you have taken access to my lifetime executive program. I'm going to be
Right.
updating every 15 days. There is going to be something important for you. There may be some legal contracts, there may be some database, there may be some information about some CXOs, how you use social media campaigns. There should be something completely there, and that's not going to be on my YouTube or Facebook.
YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only there on this platform on executive program. So you make sure that you keep
Okay.
checking, or I will my team will also be sending you some emails in between. So you just have to go and watch
Mm-hmm.
that, and that will be benefiting you. So CRM
Okay.
platforms, you can choose anything that is suitable to you. Salesforce, Zoho, HubSpot. There are a lot of platforms you can use it. But I suggest that
Mm.
without that, it's impossible that you can generate business. That
Okay.
is required nowadays. It's extremely required. It's like if you are doing sales and you want business or client acquisition, and you're not using CRM, that means you want to talk to a lot of people, but you don't have a mobile or telephone. You are actually sending mails, like the postcards to people. It's that
Okay.
old technology. Now we have come 20 years ahead. This is 2020. Now we have smartphones. So if we are not
Right.
making a use of smartphone, then there is something wrong. So it's exactly same.
Yeah.
When it comes sales and client acquisition, you have to have your own CRM. The CRM
Okay.
needs to be automated. That means your everything needs to be automated. You have to have at least 1,000 emails shoot about your business, what services you provide, what information you give,
Mm-hmm.
what is your pricing, why customers should come to you. 1,000 emails continuously you should be sending it to US and India both, if you are looking for domestic business as well.
Okay.
So very first thing is project planning, second CRM platform, and the third thing that I suggest, which I have not suggested on YouTube, but here I'm giving you a direct guidance, is that you have to get
Mm-hmm.
active. You may not have budget to do ad campaigns on LinkedIn because it's expensive. Ad campaigns
Yeah.
gives you the best result on LinkedIn. For example, you select 100 people from California, from Los Angeles, and you're
Mm-hmm.
looking for exactly like medical projects, for example, data transcription or something. Just imagine.
Okay.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
actually select those 100 companies. You select the 100 CXOs or the directors of the companies, and you make one professional ad, a video or something, and then you
Mm.
actually show it to them, by particularly to that audience. Whenever they come on LinkedIn, they will see your ad. That your company helps them to save
Okay.
the cost. Your company helps them to give 24/7 services. Your company helps them to bring the cost down by one third. So, or you help them to increase their sales. So this type of ad campaigns you can run specifically to those 150 people, and I'm sure you get a lot of inquiries through that. People start calling you
Okay.
because you are specific about those people. But
Yeah.
on LinkedIn it's expensive, very expensive. So If you have the budget, you can go through that. If not, then I will not suggest you to do that, because especially LinkedIn is expensive platform when it comes to advertisements. And
Mm-hmm.
then those ad campaigns are not helpful on Facebook or Instagram or any other channels.
Okay.
So then what will you do? So I suggest you very first one is your project planning, second is CRM. So the third
CRM.
one, that if you don't have budgets for ad campaigns or
Mm.
advertisements, if I'm in your place, if I'm there, if I was in your shoes, what I would have done,
Mm.
I will just tell you. So if you have office, I will directly start this phone and then start shooting at least one video every single week, that this is Shubham and we have this office in Delhi and we give this type of services, and this our services helps you to bring the cost down by one third, or
Mm.
giving all the features and information about your services, and then post that video on LinkedIn every single week without fail at the same time. So Monday
Okay.
Monday morning at 7 o'clock, when people are in the US, when they're going to their office in California, they should see your video coming up in their feeds, every single video, every single Monday. So it could be 3 minutes, it could be 2 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, anything. And in
Okay.
between, you should be posting something, a text or something continuously about your industry, your services every single week. How much time it takes? Not more than 10 minutes. You just have to shoot it, talk it,
Yeah.
done. It's that simple. So
Okay.
you have to grow up your LinkedIn connections. It should be at least 14 to 15,000. Those LinkedIn connections should not be from, if you're focusing on the American market, then don't focus Indian market at all. In US
Mm.
also, start sending connection requests to all the decision makers in your industry that you're focusing on. So which industry you're focusing on, how you should focus it on, that all these answers you will get it on project planning. I have explained it there, that
Oh.
industry diversification in the US, which industries you should focus on, which geographies you should focus on. So that everything I have already mentioned it in
Okay.
the project plan,
A report. Okay.
in the report. So then you will get a lot of ideas, especially why you should focus on BFSI industry. What is captive model? What is outsourcing? Why you should focus on captive as well, because there is more stable income. Then you don't have to go for this type of call center agents, or targets or sales targets related project, which is very less money.
Okay.
There you will get assured
Yeah. Right.
money. Yeah, there you will get assured money of $11 per hour, $15 per hour. Whether your call center employees, especially in inbound sales, not even sales, inbound customer service or something, you don't have any targets to meet. That okay, you have to call, then you have to divert the call. If you meet the target, then
Mm-hmm.
you will get paid. No, I will say that don't
Paid. Yeah.
yeah, don't spend your efforts on that. I never recommend working on such models, because those models gives you very unstable income, not a stable income.
No.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't get it. You don't know exactly. There is a lot
You don't
of
get it. Yeah.
uncertainty in that. In captive models or in inbound customer service, what you get is that whether your agent makes a sale or he doesn't make a sale, it doesn't matter. But you still get $11 per hour, that too. So around
Or
$2,500 per month, almost 1.5 lakh something, somewhere
okay.
1.2 to 2 lakh rupees per agent. You get it. That's the assurance. So you know that that much billing is going to happen by end of the month. So
Yeah.
I
Right.
suggest you to go for that. On one phone call, giving you so much guidance is very difficult. Exactly.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. But I will follow the report, the project report,
Yeah. Project report,
so I
CRM,
can get the idea.
and project
Mm-hmm.
report, CRM, and as I said that social media, getting active on social
Social
media.
media.
You will get a lot of projects, but instead of Facebook, I will say that try focusing on LinkedIn as much as possible. Initially, it will be difficult. Once you get a hang of
Yeah.
it, you get tremendous good connections, and people are ready to share business with you.
Okay.